another glorious day, my tea sippers, and you know what time it is. I hope you have all of your crumpets together because it's time to dish tea. And you're dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat.
Can't wait. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat.
Darling. Hello. What's going on, darlings, to all of my tea sippers, my crumpet dunkers, honey, my tea sippers, my pot stirrers, my tea brewers, honey, my tea leaf readers, and my tea baggers, honey. What's your tea? What is your tea, darling? It's another glorious day, my tea sippers, honey. And you know what time it is, honey. So I know you have all of your crumpets together because, darlings, it's time to dish tea. And you are dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat. What's going on, babies? Hold on. I got to get my little drink. See my little cup? This here Indigenous house, honey. We did this a few years ago, and this was part of the fundraiser. And if you bought one of the cups, child, this here you got free cocktails or whatever, right? And you got the cup for $25. And baby, this here, this holds a hell of a lot. Okay. I have some vodka, and I got I stopped drinking beer, but I had one, honey, and I got some in here, honey. So today, yeah, we're having a complete cocktail today, a complete Boilermaker. I don't know if I'm gonna like this one though, because it's a little too sweet. I got pink lemonade, vodka, and what's the name of this beer? The Stoli, whatever it is, and it's a little too sweet, but we're gonna make it work, okay? I may have to put some ice in here or something just to offset it, okay? And it's probably the lemonade. It's the lemonade and the beer, because usually I do this with wine, and yeah, but we're gonna get through it. We're going to get through it, honey. What you say? What's up, Groove? It's your birthday, Groove. Groove got a birthday. Happy birthday, Groove. I just got my homework done from my old time radio class. Oh, good for you. Good for you, darling. Good for you. Okay. Enjoy that alcohol extra for me, okay? It's your birthday, Groove, darling, so I'm going to salute you as well. Okay, happy birthday, my darling. Hey, Charles. Oh, you love me? I love you right back, darling. Thank you. Okay, listen. Babies, now y'all know what's going on here in the world, okay? The hottest topic right now is Monique and Club SHHH, right? Shannon Sharp. And that's fine, okay? And y'all may be tired of it or whatever. But it's going to be interesting, because some of the things I'm going to say, y'all heard me say this on a number of occasions when we talk about this whole Monique jazz, right? And we're going to break down some things that she's done in this interview. And I'm hoping that the take that I give on this will have us to at least look at it. Now, some of y'all who are already Team Monique, die hard or whatever, that's cool, that's fine. Nothing anybody can say is going to change your mind. And I'm not trying to change your mind. What I'm trying to get y'all to do is to expand the conversation. Because just like she said in the interview, we're so busy wanting to hear folks, and we don't want to hear what's right and what's wrong. We just want, because we believe in them, we got your back, we got your back, we got your back. And there's some things up in here, honey, I'm like, ooh, okay, sis, okay. And then there's some things up in here that I'm going to acquiesce to, okay? Because I was hard-nosed about something, but something hit me today, more so yesterday, and I'm going to share that, okay? Also, we're going to get into this thing with Snoop Dogg, okay? Snoop Dogg and Master P, they are suing Walmart, and they are suing Post, and I think it's Post and maybe one other cereal brand, because of their conspiracy that they've been doing to not have their cereal put on the shelf. Walmart is a national chain, honey. Obviously, they're going to go look for the Snoop Dogg cereal. I still eat cold cereal and carry it on, honey. I like to be a big kid or whatever. And I wanted to see what this was and what it is, right? Speaking of, side note, I heard about this other cereal. It was a black-owned cereal that I've made an investment into. And we have not heard about this cereal as of yet. And we ain't had no updates as of yet neither. So, I mean, I gave them $100, but at the same time, child, I knew they were struggling because they had to get some problems. But I need to see what's going on, because it's supposed to be it was called, I think it was going to be called Afro Puffs or Cocoa, whatever. And a chocolate cereal that was going to have less sugar, real cocoa, and it wasn't going to be so sweet like we see. And I said, oh, this is going to be cute. And y'all know how I am when I get on the project of, wanted to invest in Black businesses and carrying on. And I wanted to be in on the ground up from this one. So that there was that. But that was just a side note. But we're going to get into that as well. Also, did I get the damn video? Wait a minute. Because there was a video that I wanted to make sure that I downloaded. And I don't remember. It was regarding, no, I don't have it. Damn it, I got to go look for it. There was a young lady who was talking with the father of her child. And I don't know if this was a skit or not, because it's coming from Hella Sexy Entertainment, and I think just on the name of them alone, honey, some of the stuff that they put out there, I believe, are possible skits or whatever. But whatever this is, the storyline itself, is worth talking about. Okay, so before we get into this whole thing with Monique, because that's gonna be one to unpack. Okay, we're going to unpack the fuck out of that. Okay. Let's start here with the Snoop Dogg stuff, okay? So I'm going to play this and then we'll come into this, okay? Take a look at this.
Attorney Ben Crump filed a lawsuit on behalf of rap icons Snoop Dogg and Master P's company, Brodus Foods, against Post Foods and Walmart for improper dealings with the sale and distribution of Snoop cereal at Walmart stores nationwide.
Yeah, we found it. Look at it, way up there. In Long Beach, California, where Snoop is from. We are in the cereal aisle. I don't see Snoop Dogg cereal.
Snoop Cinnamon Toasties. Oh yeah, we are completely out of those.
Okay, highly sensitive?
Yeah, so I'm not high up on the leadership area to tell. Yeah. Highly sensitive information. I can't tell.
When I go in store, we gotta putting it up.
Yeah. None of them do that.
Look, I seen that.
I know.
I seen it, but I don't know where it's at.
I've never seen it.
Damn. I've never seen it.
I guess we gotta go search the cereal aisle.
Oh, it's here.
Hell.
It's here, bro.
All right, I'm gonna put it on the floor for you.
Yeah, but can we at least tell us why?
Because it's not giving us the option to pick it out. So I don't.
Not so we can help other stores. That's all we want to know.
Yeah, see, I don't know. It's not giving us the option to.
It's over here.
It has no location.
Then who does that? You get what I'm saying?
Walmart. when it comes in, it has to have a location, or it's just gonna sit back in. Yeah. Yeah, it showed me online too. It ain't even showed me we had it in the store.
Snoop Dogg cereal's here?
Yeah, it's
Does Snoop Dogg come with it?
Yup, look, right there. So look at this real quick. You know how long this cereal been
So we
here?
have no location. It was scanned in on the
7/10/23.
$47, somewhere between, depending on the type of cereal you want, between $11 and $13. You've never seen them?
No.
On hand, associate told us there were 30 boxes of a specific type in the store. The last one we spoke to said there are none, so I'm not sure what is going on with their computer.
Y'all ain't got the Snoop cereal out here. That ain't right. That ain't right. The Snoop cereal ain't out here. That ain't right.
I'll go see if I can look at it and see if something's out there.
See, yeah, now that you saw the box, you want to see the box again? Yeah, yeah. You see it?
Where is this stuff? And she's like, I don't know, we're showing we have it here. I said, well, I really want to buy it. And she said, well, I'm sorry, I don't know what to do. I can't find it. So here, it turned out that it was all sitting back in the warehouse room, right off the store floor, and it was never assigned a spot in the store.
And I'm about to leave Walmart, and I went to go see if they had the Snoop cereal up on the shelves yet, and they don't. They have them in the back. In storage. I just wanted to know if they had it, and it's still in the back. Shame. They ain't got my dog in the shelves. I don't want it.
And we are back. Okay, then y'all see that, right? Y'all see what's going on with that? Y'all see what's happening? Y'all see what's snapping, okay? This here, it has all of the elements, honey, that we scream about being racist in this country, that we scream about, economic development. Well, not economic development, it's capitalism and carrying on, Black business owners suffering. It has all of the elements here, okay? We have to where there's this whole conglomerate of a company, honey, is doing whatever they can to stop the progression of this cereal being on the box. And then what the hell is this? They're talking about something, it's going to be $11 to $13 a box. Who in the hell paid that kind of money for a box of cereal? And now he got 3 different brands, right? I mean, flavors, right? I think there's like his version of a Frosted Flakes, his version of a Fruit Loops, and his version of something else. I think it's a Captain Crunch type, or whatever that is, honey. It's 3 different varieties of the Snoopos, or the whatever he's calling them. And just at that price point alone, honey, that's a deterrent to keep folks from buying. Number one, the diehards are going to buy it. I'm a Snoop. I like Snoop. I'm not necessarily one of the diehard fans, but I wanted to get into it because I know as a businessman, honey, what it is to support Black businesses, and I wanted to go into just to try the cereal to see what it is, to see if it's really sweet or whatever. Because you're talking about a breakfast cereal for children, okay? I'm in the mind of Master P. I would love to get Master P here on this particular platform. I swear, I want to be up under his tutelage, and he'll probably whoop my ass, okay, when it comes down to it. And I know it would probably be frustrating as hell, but the knowledge would be absolutely invaluable. You understand? I would love to be up under his tutelage. I listen to this man in interviews and carrying on, and I'm watching him do what he does. It just to have the mind of a businessman and to come in where the need is, you know what I'm saying, to fill in, and then just to tap into a market that's already difficult. The breakfast market is very difficult to tap into anyway, because as you see, when you go down the cereal aisle, honey, there's so many different options and varieties to choose from. What's going to make yours stand out? What are you going to do that's going to be different? What are you going to do that's going to be flavorful? How do you break into it, especially now where, you know, everybody, you know, the so-called health conscious, so-called this, that, and the other. How do we break into that? Them hiring Ben Crump to go after Walmart and carry on, this case is about to open up. I think this is going to take off and be the next step to what we did when we were going through and they got rid of the Aunt Jemima image. They got rid of Uncle Ben's image and carrying on. When we're talking about, you know, the disparaging images, I kind of disagreed with that because for such a long time, Aunt Jemima has been an institution, okay? But now they call it the pearl mining, okay? And I'm like, okay, well, that's cute. You know, Pearl is, you know, is a lady's name. I was fine with the logo. You know, when they changed the hairstyle and Kate got her up out the scarf or whatever, had a cute little coif, little earrings to carrying on, looking like a housewife and things. I was like, oh, okay, that's cute. You know, I would have loved that. Okay, I personally had no problem with it because we have been knowing them for years as these, and this is why, you know, sometimes when I say being black, honey, sometimes we too black at times. And I think the fight is sometimes I just believe that sometimes we fight to be black so hard to where we get displaced or we get distracted. And, you know, in order to get the victory, we go after certain victories. And I think that we done something with those victories. And I'm like, okay, it's not that there was not necessarily necessary to be the victory because we got bigger fish to fry. But I guess to say that we got fights up on our belt, yeah, okay, so they took the images off and this, that, and other. It's still the same pancake mix. So we're not calling it Aunt Jemima, but it's the same pancake mix. Pearl Mining, okay, it's the same box. Okay, it's the same. They didn't change the formula, you know. Uncle Ben's rice, so y'all not using the face of it anymore. You know, I get it, but then I don't get it at the same time because they've been such institutions for us. To where, hey, we should have went up in there, I think, and done that a little bit differently. We should have learned how to capitalize on that. And instead of fighting for the image, honey, you know, even though it was a caricature, what can we have done as a community to make sure they did good by? We could have had them, you know, donate to African-American school systems or whatever, you know, something. You know, they could have paid for free lunch programs and carried on because in order to give reparations or something back. That could have been something that we could have looked into or whatever, because these are multi-million-dollar companies, you know. But so we got the images removed, and I think this fight here is now trying to get on the shelves. I think this here is something that we need to look into because the fight itself, that is no way. How do you grant the contract? Okay. You grant the contract and say, yes, we can partner with you and get you in the stores. But yet you get them in the stores, but then don't give them anywhere to sell. So now I learned this dealing with Family Dollar and things. Okay. Y'all know the dashikis that we like to wear, and I like them, but you know they're manufactured because it's the same yoke, it's just different colors. And we don't pay attention to it. We just think we see a different color and we go after the color because we can get it to match this and match that. But if you look at the print, it's the same yoke. Okay. And so you know that those are manufactured. Okay. That's just a copy, paste, change the color or whatever, you know, stitch it up and send it out. So back when I was home in Detroit, we were buying those things, right? They came out. You could buy them at Family Dollar, and I had, you know, I was able to buy off the rack. I can now still, thank God. But I had got big, but you know, this is the time before I got real big. Couldn't buy off of regular racks anymore. I went up in there, and I'm buying the things. Right? I was like, oh, this is cute. And at the time, they was coming with the matching kufi and carried on. Well, they would sit up, and in the inner cities, where it's a plethora of black folk, you couldn't find the dashikis there. You know where you found them? Way out in buttfuck Egypt somewhere. In the stores that had no whatever. Okay? And so because they were there, if the Caucasian children didn't buy them, they would send them back to the stores, and they would end up saying, oh, this doesn't work because they're not selling. So then they won't put it on the reorder list. So then now what? They take it out as a product that doesn't sell. And we're like, wait a minute. So I called corporate headquarters, and I said, how do you put the dashikis in places that they don't sell? Why don't you move them down to the store where you know they're going to sell? And they told me that the stores had to order them. I said, but I ordered them from my store that I'm going to, and they said that they can't find the SKU. Or if it wasn't on the SKU, they would say that they were out of stock and they would get it on when it come back in stock. But the stock is out here. And so what they did was they finally got to a point where they discontinued the damn things. Now, catch T. Here we are years later. Juneteenth is now a national holiday, right? Okay. That's the one thing, a lot of folks said, don't be blinded by the smoke screen, because this administration gave us Juneteenth. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Well, now we done commercialized Juneteenth. Now, guess who got all kinds of black shit now? Why? Because they can make a coin off of it, see? Okay. So I learned that lesson a long time ago dealing with corporate headquarters. So this fight with Snoop and Master P with Walmart is the same thing. Now, how you going to give me the contract and say we could come in the store, but you heard the girl say, we got it, but we don't have no code to where it's supposed to go. And if we don't have a code, then we can't put it out because we have no place to put it on the shelves. Come on up in here. Come on. Look who's here, y'all. Look who done came in. Look who done came in here.
Please.
Okay, are you home or you out doing church duty still? Y'all out of town?
No, I'm home. I just got done with a Zoom training meeting. What's going on?
Oh, okay. Well, we done started. Okay. Today, right now, we're into the Snoop Dogg and Master P suing Walmart. They're suing Walmart and Post cereals because they have the contract to be in the stores, but they don't have the cereal out on the floor.
No, they don't.
They finding the cereal in the back amongst the stock because the Walmart agents are saying we have no location for it to go. And so until they tell us where to put it, it's just gonna stay back here till we can put it out on the floor.
Right, because when it was released, when that product was released, me being in the industry, I sat in on a meeting where him and Master P was pretty much disclosing the idea, why they did it, the whole 9 yards. So when it was time for them to release the product, I knew about it. So it was crazy because a comrade of mine, he just happened to be in California at the time.
Okay.
So the day it's supposed to have hit the floors at Walmart, it was nowhere in the South or the Midwest, only on the West Coast.
Right. I remember that. So I was like, okay, well, maybe they do a limited release to see how it does here, and then it's going to travel, right? Like some things do. Right.
No. But here's the problem. Check them and say where they slipped up at. You know when you can go digital shopping or go online and shop at Walmart?
Right.
It was showing at the stores here. And when you click on it to buy it, it gives you a ship date.
Yeah.
So everything in your buggy you can go pick up except for that.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy because I didn't get a chance to taste it or whatever till a friend of mine came back from Cali because he bought boxes home.
Okay.
So I'm over there tasting I'm eating a cereal as if it's prohibition or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like he smuggled the boxes in.
Okay. Put it down. Okay, right.
Like use vanilla milk.
Right. Right. Okay. Now don't you tell nobody. You hush up now. You hear?
Right.
You hush up now.
You crunching too loud, man. So we crunching too loud.
If you want some more, you gotta Me. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the
I'm
secret
gonna
code.
pull you a bowl. You tell me how many grams you want.
Right. Okay. Watch out now.
And did anybody notice
to other areas that don't do that?
The commercial only ran for like 1 month, possibly a couple of weeks, with Master P standing in the store of Walmart.
Okay.
Nobody peeped that commercial?
Uh-uh.
He was standing on an end cap that was loaded with the cereal.
Okay.
And he was stopping people like, hey man, you got some of this? You know what I mean? He was playing that role. He was dressed nice, like a businessman, but he was trying to trap the cereal, pretty much.
Right, basically, right.
So I was like, okay, that was a cool little commercial for Master P to be inside Walmart.
Right.
But why was it not in every store as promised?
As promised, exactly. So now they done hired Ben Crump, honey, and they going after Walmart and Post because they saying that Post was another the big conglomerate to block it. Yeah.
Yeah, they finna. Hey, well, you know what? The way I see it, they finna kill the game. So Master P and Snoop Dogg are gonna be going down in history as two of the #1 richest black serial killers.
You know what? I walked right into that, and I walked into that one. I heard it. I did not put that setup together. I did not. I'ma hit you. I'ma hit you. Oh, I'ma hit you. I'ma hit you. I'ma hit you with a wet lasagna noodle. I need a whole box. I'm gonna beat your ass, honey, with a box of lasagna, honey. Yes, I am. Yes. So that I stand with them wholeheartedly, you know, and I'm gonna replay the clip because I don't know if you've seen this clip. I'm gonna replay it for you. Let me replay it for you because I want you to see this because this here, you better give it. You better give it. Okay.
Get that merch.
Right. There we go.
Attorney Ben Crump filed a lawsuit on behalf of rap icons Snoop Dogg and Master P's company, BREWERS Foods, against Post Foods and Walmart for improper dealings with the sale and distribution of Snoop cereal at Walmart stores nationwide.
In Long Beach, California, where Snoop is from. We are in the cereal aisle. I don't see Snoop Dogg cereal.
Snoop, Cinnamon Toasties. Oh yeah, we are completely out of those.
Okay, highly sensitive?
Yeah, so I'm not high up on the leadership area to tell. Yeah. Highly sensitive information. I can't tell.
When I go in stores, we gotta putting it up.
Yeah. None of them do that.
Look, I seen it.
I know.
I seen it, but I don't know where it's at.
I've never seen it. Damn. I've never seen it.
I guess we gotta go search the cereal.
Oh, it's here. It's here, bro.
All right, I'm gonna put it on the shelf for you.
Yeah, but can we at least tell us why?
Because it's not giving us the option to pick it out. So I don't.
Not so we can help other stores. That's all we want to know.
Yeah, see, I don't know. It's not giving us the option to.
It's over here.
It has no location.
Then who does that? You get what I'm saying?
Walmart. When it comes in, it has to have a location, or it's just gonna sit back. Yeah, it showed me online too. It didn't even show me we had it in the store.
Snoop Dogg cereal's here?
Yeah, it's
Does Snoop Dogg come with it?
Yup, look, right there. And look at this real quick. You know how long the cereal been here?
We have no location. It was scanned in on the
7, 10, 23.
$47. Somewhere between, depending on the type of cereal you want, between $11 and $13. You've never seen it?
No. Oh, wow.
On hand, associate told us there were 30 boxes of a specific type in the store. The last one we spoke to said there are none, so I'm not sure what is going on with their computer.
Y'all ain't got the Snoop cereal out here. That ain't right. That ain't right. The Snoop cereal ain't out here. That ain't right.
I'll go see if I can look at it and see if something's out there. Yeah, now that you saw the box, you want to see the box again? Yeah. You see it?
Where is this stuff? And she's like, I don't know, we're showing, we have it here. I said, well, I really want to buy it. And she said, well, I'm sorry, I don't know what to do, I can't find it. So here, it turned out that it was all sitting back in the warehouse room, right off the store floor, and it was never assigned a spot in the store.
And I'm about to leave Walmart, and I went to go see if they had the Snoop cereal up on the shelves yet, and they don't. They have them in the back in storage. I just wanted to know if they had it, and it's still in the back. Shame. They ain't got my dog in the shelves. I don't want it.
My girl say, they got my dog in the store and I don't want it. That was Arkansas, child. Okay. But yeah, that's where we are.
Yeah, well, you know, it's crazy because people all these years, you know, they always been hiding behind those famous cereals like the Post Company. But everybody did that, you know, Post was never a name. It never a name. It was an acronym. It's always been an acronym.
I've heard that once, but I never knew what it was.
Right. Yep.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's find out.
Yeah, this is for Peckerwoods on some straight tops, though.
The fuck? I ain't looking at you. I ain't fucking looking at you. You hear me? You stupid.
That's that milk smell.
Let's see. The Post brand. Wow.
P is for Peckerwood.
Stop it. Okay, you know what? Oh, I didn't know they own Mom. The Mom brand, they're the same company. I didn't know that. Yeah.
Oh Lord, did she come out with the little?
I did not know that. Hot damn. Anywho, okay, they're not getting that. I have to. Y'all go and look this up, honey. Y'all go look that up. We'll do homework later. Okay, because that became a little bit cumbersome to read.
Yeah, I know it's productive operations of slavery today. That's what Post stand for.
Okay. Okay. I'll take that actually. But I stand behind this particular movement, and I want to see what further developments that we're going to get into with this, and if they're going to take this fully to court, or if Post and Walmart decide to settle. Because see, right now we have breached a contract, because how you not put it on the shelves? You know, the whole idea is more than just saying, yeah, you can see the contract. Huh?
I need to see that contract.
Yeah.
Because it's got some, I promise you, racism is built on wiggle room.
Right. Of course. Always.
They knew that cereal would have hit nationwide on the shelves the day it was supposed to.
It was going to sell out. Yeah.
Would have been
still
there today.
Yeah. It's Snoop. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We were waiting on that when it dropped and said that they were doing it. I was like, what?
First, they would have dominated the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
it would have melted through New Orleans down through Georgia.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because if I'd have made the commercial, I'd have been crunching on them doggone. Like, you seen the one they got was it's like cinnamon toast crunch.
That's yeah. Because they got 3. They
yeah.
Let me show y'all the pictures, honey. Let me show y'all the pictures.
Okay. You said no.
The Snoop Dogg cereal. Okay.
We got Snoop Loops.
Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me share this page. Okay. Because it's the this here is the Fruity Hoops marshmallows.
Yeah. And Snoop Loops.
Right. And then there is the cinnamon. That's the one. The cinnamon. The cereal toasties, and then the frosted flakes. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So yeah. So all right, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna share the page so y'all can see this. So y'all can see what the box look like.
It was up to me. That commercial, boy, they'd be eating that doggone cereal, and every time they crunch it, like make you say,
Okay, right. Okay.
Like my nizzle, SHANNON.
Okay, right. Okay. They got the Fruity Hoops. Okay. And then they got the cinnamon toasties and the frosted drizzlers. Oh, it's shredded wheat. Oh, I thought it was frosted flakes. No, it's shredded wheat.
It's shredded wheat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So wait a minute, let me do that. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, Snoop Loops. That's it. Oh, so it's 4 breaks. No, that's the same one.
That's sad.
That's just a different package. Could y'all see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I seen them all because I followed that before it ever dropped.
Okay. Yeah.
Just
okay. So that's the fruit. That's his Fruit Loops type.
That's that Toucan Sam.
And then he did the Fruity Hoops with marshmallows. Okay. So yeah, so it's regular and then one with marshmallows. Okay. And then
I bet you we can come out with a cereal that it'll hit the shelf day one.
What? Don't you say?
Yeah, Sambo cereal.
You know what? Now listen. Now the thing of it is that the sad thing is that you damn right.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is that we have with holding on to shit. You know, from our past and that kind of regime or whatever.
Yeah.
But you're right. You're right. You're absolutely you're right.
Sambo cereal.
Right. It would go over like hotcakes, child.
It come in 3 flavors. We Sick Master. Right Away Boss. And Eyes of Fetching.
You know what? Not Right Away Boss. That's gonna be your fire pack cereal. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna see what's going on with all of that. Okay. So now let's have a little bit of fun before we get into the big one. Okay. I'm gonna play this one first. Y'all check this out because I hollered when I saw this. Okay.
Heavy at its finest.
time. One more time. One more time.
You don't sound too excited about it, right?
Oh, hell. Wait. Oh, he done went through everything. Okay. Jesus.
But she was so ugly. Your butt cheeks clench up. I was like,
oh, honey, but she in that song, honey. She in it. She in it. I ain't mad at her. I'm not mad at her. But here's the girl who actually sings the song. The thing is, here's where this is. That motherfucker, that got such a bop to it, bitch. I'm like, oh, bitch, give it. I wait. Listen. On her Instagram, it's her Instagram or her Twitter page, her TikTok. She said she was just playing. Right? It's her Instagram page. She said she's just playing around with it. But everybody in her comments like, bitch, you need to do this and make that a dance to and house it up. I said, that's all I hear is the house version. Bitch, what?
I want to ask a question. I found a photo of somebody that we know from our past.
Okay.
And I just want to see if you recognize them.
Right.
You know her?
If you don't quit playing.
Hey. She put your girl. Come on.
Yes! You know that's my sister right there. Right, that's my sister right there, bitch. Oh!
No, she ain't.
Oh! Oh, that's my sister right there, Hattie. Oh God, that's my sister right there, baby. Oh, I ain't played her in a minute, Hattie. I ain't played her in a minute. Woo. God help us. Oh. Okay. Woo. Dear God,
it's crazy when you can walk up to an adult, right? And you can tell that they was the baby that the mother boy said, "Oh, just look at it."
Right.
Ain't it precious?
Oh. Bless his heart, baby. Okay, God got something special for that baby.
Yes.
Oh,
And that's the dad. Oh, okay.
Right. Okay. Who hit daddy? Oh, that's his daddy.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
yeah. Okay, that makes sense now. That makes sense.
I can see it now.
Yeah. Right. Oh, yeah, I can see that now. He look just like his daddy. Oh, dear God, today. Dear God, today.
Okay. I'll interrupt this moment on Dishing Tea for a big red moment.
Oh, but let me solo you. I'm going to solo you. Let me solo you. Hold on.
This is the conceptual, intellectual question of the day. If a woman has twins and one is born at 12:30, you understand? 12:30 a.m. and the one before that was born at 11:45, and it was December 31st. Are they a year apart?
You know what? You know what? Your ass. No, they just 45 minutes apart. Okay.
But one of them birth certificate is going to say 1 year, and the other one's going to say
the other.
So who's the oldest?
Right. Well, the one, you know, twins do that. Twins do that because I know my sisters, they 2 minutes apart, honey. Oh, that 2 minutes mean a lot.
Is that Brandon? Hello, Brandon. DJ GK in the building. How are you?
Road is here. Hey, Road.
All right now, Road. What's the business?
Okay.
She was over there talking about something.
Ooh, child. Wait a minute. I am trying to find this clip.
You don't have one of those.
I said clip with the
I'm sorry. I misunderstood you. Go ahead.
But that's because you're all about the tea, honey. I said the P, but you're all about the tea, honey. That's cute. That's cute.
Okay. Well, I was just trying to help you. I didn't want you to be reaching forever.
You were just all about the tea, honey. That's okay.
I just didn't want you to be reaching forever. I'm your brother.
I won't be reaching forever, honey. No, there's compensations that can be made. You know, concessions. Anywho,
these are concessions.
Right.
That's P. Diddy's first wife, Usher. Go ahead.
No, just hang your head, honey. Just hang your head. Just hang your head, child. Ain't no need. No, don't even do it. Don't even do it.
Hey, what was the password to go to Puffy's last party?
Oh,
swallow.
Miss Hayes, get off the phone.
I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you. Yeah. Wait a minute. See, I put the pause on this at the day after they started playing anyway. Okay. I'm not. I am not. I refuse.
Ooh.
I refuse. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna have to do it this way. Is this the thing?
We ain't gonna answer the phone.
No. Huh? Let's have some more fun. Wait a minute. Did I upload it? I did.
Are you taking it?
Take a listen to this. This is from 1975.
Are you taking a muscle relaxer, ma'am?
Just listen to this and tell me what's changed.
Let's all sing the 1975 version of Those Were the Days. We call it These Are the Days.
Oh, goody, goody gumdrops and other family hour expressions of delight.
Television's grown up now. No lover needs a marriage vow. Folks go to the toilet now. These are the days.
Single girls can take a pill.
Robert can propose to Bill. And say prune juice and tush and party out loud.
We can show my pregnancy.
And John Boy can have VD. Plus a quick vasectomy. After 9 o'clock. These are the days.
Okay. That never aired, according to the research that said.
Right,
it never aired because at that time that they rewrote that because of the new FCC regulations and carrying on that was going on with television and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
This was kind of like a protest, right? Or whatever. And a statement. But they never aired that. And child, when I found this, I hollered because I said, that's 1975. Baby, I was 5 years old then. I'll be 54 in less than a month. What has changed?
Not your height. You didn't get no taller.
Right. Okay. Right.
Well, I tell you what has changed. They added a red symbol to the Ku Klux Klan robe. It used to be just all white.
Yeah, red was for the blood.
It's a fashion statement now.
Yeah, right. Okay. Just a strike. But listen to that song, I was like, wow. And then to know where television has come from, because like everything in there, we could show my pregnancy because, at one point in time,
you couldn't show the belly.
You couldn't talk about pregnancy. You couldn't even say the word pregnancy.
But the people that were pregnant, they had to act it and verbalize it and put the image in your mind, but they couldn't show the belly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I tell people all the time, the savviness of Hollywood back then, the way they used to be on set, and you don't even realize that something's being blocked that you're not supposed to see.
I know. Right. It was ingenuity and carrying on, which is what we lost. I think part of our creativity was lost with that.
Right.
But I think we lost it because we never found the happy medium.
But you remember the FCC was so prude in everything that was verbalized on television and movies. So you got to remember, they traded in Honky and what they call them, Honky, Coon, all they traded them in for the word bitch.
Right.
Think about all the prohibition we went through, and even 30 years after prohibition, you still couldn't have a liquor commercial. Liquor commercials are really fairly new in the media world.
This is true. Now that there is true. But now to all of you, now think about this, because we talking about pregnancy, but remember back in the 50s and 60s, husband and wife couldn't sleep in the same bed.
Right.
On television. They were in twin beds or whatever.
Which I thought that was so weird, like the Brady Bunch. Y'all in separate beds, but y'all got 6 mouths to feed.
Right.
Here's the story of a horny lady.
When the Brady Bunch came around, what we did not see, whenever couples went to bed, because by the time the Brady Bunch came, that was in the 70s, they could be in the same bed, but they could never be asleep. They was always up reading or whatever. They were never hugged up or whatever in the bed and carrying on.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Well,
since we're on the subject, where was the dude that was smashing the Partridge Family mama? Like all them kids, where were they daddy?
Oh, she was divorced. Was she divorced or was she or did he die?
I don't know.
The Partridge Family was in the late 60s, right?
Yeah, because she had a whole stud haircut.
Right. Right, right, right. I think he had died because we didn't get the divorce, Mama, until one day at a time. She was actually she was a single parent because she divorced her husband. And you know, at that time, divorce was an ugly word.
Yeah. One day at a time was with the daughter, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I used to have growing up. I have a few little persuasion fetishes from some of the young women of television.
Well, that was all that was on TV.
Right.
Until we had Good Times, and That's My Mama, and
because Suzanne Summers used to be over my headboard in a pink bikini when I was growing up.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah, you know, I didn't have that poster. I had Farrah Fawcett's poster with the red.
I had that too.
I had that poster, but I had it because, of course, that was Farrah. Bitch, that was Jill Monroe.
But I'm gonna tell you something that I did have.
What?
I had that upside down you turn me poster in black and white with them jeans on, Diana Ross. I said there was a time that she was a looker.
Diana has always been beautiful. You know, Diana was Diana. Okay.
I sit there, I think about the transition of people's taste for women based on what is afforded to us. You know what I'm saying? Through regulations, because it's like it was risque when Marilyn Monroe's dress went up.
Right. It
was a wardrobe malfunction when Janet Jackson's titty came up.
Right.
You see the transition of life? I'm going.
How about that?
But all this stuff is the same because a titty in the 70s and a titty in the 90s and the 80s is the same titty. It's got a doggone the aureola, it got a nipple, it's the same titty. Well, so they might have, you know, there was a time in history where all nationalities paid more attention to the titty. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I just thought it was crazy how they try to regulate stuff like that. I could understand profanity.
Right.
That you had, you know, people have to grow into being absorbed in that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I remember a time when Whoopi Goldberg was hosting the new edition of Scared Straight. Right. And she was saying at the time, you know, that when the first one came on, it was so revolutionary. And she was like,
I said,
and she was like, well, you know, she was upset about it because she's like, wow, we got this kind of language on television and blah, 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 blah. She said, I thought about it. It was like, no, because these kids need to learn. They need to know what's going on. They need to know what's happening. They need to know, you know, and get the real inside thing. But when it comes down to television, what were we expecting from it to begin with? Outside of it being entertainment, what were we expecting? Because I think that now, especially now where everything is going to streaming, the content has gotten so risque now to it is ridiculous. You know, some of this shit is like, it's sickening. Even with the news and a lot of the commentary shows. Listen, I was at work and I caught myself trying to absorb Fox News, right? The national one. Because they had it on the television. And after 8 hours, I physically was sick. Because the poison that was coming out of their mouths. And it was one thing that I disagreed with it. It was just a whole nother thing to where I'm like, are y'all really? This is what y'all telling folks? And it physically made me sick to where I cannot do anything with Fox News on that national platform. Now, I don't know why the local news is different from the national platform.
I'm going to share something with you.
At TCIC, baby, okay.
I'm going to share something with you, okay?
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to do this because I don't feel like they're doing right. I don't feel like they're doing right by us anyway as veterans, because even when they give you everything, they try to figure out a way to take it from you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, once somebody is went to a plateau or something, leave them alone.
Okay.
Leave them alone. Leave them alone. You can't know what's going on inside a person. Everybody has a different mental health history reaction when it comes to explosions, bombs, shootings, people killing. Everybody handles things different. No DNA is the same when it comes to that. Yeah. But I find it real weird how. Do you remember I want you to think about the black shows and the white shows and all of the whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they were doing military back in the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was only one black soldier.
That's right. If that, okay, and he wasn't a prominent character. He was either a guest spot, injured soldier. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then one of the main characters of one show, he was a POW.
Right. 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 And even on Private Benjamin, because Demeter Jo Freeman she didn't have many lines. She was there for comic relief.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
People can call out these shows and these movies, and they were great entertainment to you at the time, but you didn't feel the pressure of the racism in it because it was an everyday norm.
Right. Exactly.
See, confirmation, and when I say confirmation, I'm not I mean conformation.
Mm-hmm.
When you're conforming to something spiritually, emotionally, and physically through the change of life in the world. Okay, those things right there, people don't understand. You go through that every day, even when you're not trying to, because you have to keep up with some form of what's going on around you in order to function or live or survive in this world.
Exactly.
People always holler they don't like technology, no technology, but bro, they done got down to 2 people ringing up in a store with 13 lines.
I know, right. Child, I just went into Kroger today, and it looked like they got more self-checkout lines now at my Kroger.
Because they are getting rid of the cashier. The cashier is going to be obsolete, bro.
I know, yeah, this is true.
It's 2 stores right now in the United States. One is a new up-and-coming franchise, and one is a fully functioning McDonald's. Both of them are totally robotic.
Yes, I've seen my McDonald's over here trying to do that.
They're going to do it.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
You know what's You know what? I have a question for you. You probably can help me with this. I have an
answer for you, hopefully.
Why do they call it menopause? Is it the fact that the men get to pause on having sex while they're going through their hot flashes, or is it got something to do with holding off a man, or
I believe it's all of the above.
Really? Or do they misspell it? You know what I'm saying? Like menopause, like you can't put your pause on me right now because I got something going on.
All of the above. I think it's all
so. When you got a woman that you can't seem to get past the visuals of, like that photo I showed you earlier,
I ain't got the good stuff about wood. I wouldn't be over here having no hot flags.
It should be something called lady-opause or woman-opause, right?
Okay.
Right, not tonight. I got an eye ache. You know what I'm saying?
We're not. No. We're not gonna do that.
I mean, be honest, man. If your woman, and this is hypothetically speaking, if you was with a woman, was that ugly, would you know heads or tails?
Okay, you know what? I'm not looking at your ass. I'm not looking at your ass.
I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm not looking at your ass right now.
If you got a woman that ugly and she say, "Baby, flip me over," and you say, "I thought I did," you know.
I came in too early. I came back too quickly. Okay, listen. Let's take this little commercial break, and when we come back, we're about to get into this Monique thing.
Yeah, let's do that, and definitely when we come back, and how we going, y'all? I want you to think about something. Is it good with the teeth or without the teeth? Or if you don't have no choice, will the corn come off your cob? We'll see you when you get back.
I can't stand it. Jesus, I can't. Welcome to Alo Nana. Treat yourself to the luxurious experience of having all natural shea butter soaps and body balms that will soften, radiate, and even exfoliate your skin. Alo Nana products are designed with you in mind to promote overall health and wellness the way that nature intended. No dyes, no colors, no chemicals. Just pure love, like receiving a hug from grandma. Get your Alo Nana today. Contact Aunt Nikki on IG or call 267-629-1364. Alo Nana, building a legacy, not a letdown.
How you all doing? My name is Jason Pan and I'm the CEO and founder of B Condoms. Today I'm going to show you what it means to have the largest condom on the US market. As we can see, I have one of our Platinum XL B condoms in hand and I have a ruler right there. The ruler is about 18 inches, right? What I'm going to show you right now is how I can actually take our condom all the way down to my elbow, right? So what you can see, we're pulling it all the way down. Now keep in mind, not only do we have the biggest condom in the market, our condoms are also pH sensitive, they're vegan friendly, they're organic, and we don't contain any of the fillers that other brands have. B Condoms, biggest condom on the US market, takes you all the way down to the elbow. Make sure to protect the culture. Thank you and take care.
Angelo Ellerby, the Henry Higgins of hip-hop, is the founder, president, and CEO of Double Exposure Media Relations. Double Exposure Media Relations is a full-service public relations, marketing, and artist development firm specializing in publicity, photography, artist promotion and artist development, makeup artistry, event production, and EPK development. Celebrating over 45 years in the industry, Angelo believes that a culture that does not take care of nor respect its artists is a culture that leaves nothing behind to appreciate. Let Angelo help you make dollars and cents of the entertainment industry. Contact Double Exposure Media Relations at 201-224-6570. That's 201-224-6570. Attention all business owners. Use your advertising dollars here. Looking to reach a more diverse audience for your products and your services? Well, this is the platform for you. Dishing Tea Entertainment welcomes all businesses who wish to expand their brands and looking for clientele that's more than grown and sexy, but also the seasoned and sophisticated. For more information on how this spot can be yours, contact Big Meat at 404-914-5610 or go to our website at www.dishingtea.com. All right, and we are back. Going to the comments. Miss Reddy doing it again. Oh, we had that one in a minute, honey. Big Meat, what are people going to do for jobs? Some of this shit is really scary. I know, Groove. Don't get me wrong. I want AI to do its thing, but some of this shit is scary. Too many people can't keep up. That's the whole point. You know.
Hey, you know what, Meat? I gotta do something for the church right quick. Look here. I just want to leave y'all with this. Maybe somebody answered in the chat. But if a woman say, "Daddy, eat me," you know what I'm saying, and when you're done and she's still there, did you really eat her?
You know what? Hit this boy. I'm done.
I got you thinking.
I'm done.
Done eating? What?
Thank you.
Why your cup match your shirt though?
Because it's supposed to.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not that pimping.
It's all about the coordination. The coordination, darling.
We gotta teach me. You remember, I'm the co-pimp. You the pimp. I'm just the co-pimp.
No, okay, right. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Okay.
I'm here with the clipboard.
Oh, okay. Well, take notes then. Okay.
I am.
Then take notes, darling. Listen. Listen, come back in. Just keep your ears on, because I talked about Monique, and I on several different platforms. I did not have the strength to go back to try to put clips together of shit that I've said over the years.
Right.
But after this interview she just did with Shannon Sharp.
I saw it.
Yeah, all 3 hours of it.
I saw that because I had to the point where I made sure that I had saved it.
Yeah, I just downloaded it too, yeah.
Yeah, because I was just like, you could tell she still a little throw it off. You know what I'm saying?
Here's where it is. And I'm gonna say, wait a minute, you know what? Let me put a banner here, because I want to mark this, because I think I'm gonna make a video short of this. I want to come in where it starts. Okay. And this here, I'm gonna call this Monique and Club Shay Shay, which is cute. Okay. I'm gonna let that scroll. Add the banner. And
I love the salt and pepper today, because I'm gonna be babyface tomorrow.
Okay.
It's starting to temperature change. I got
this particular part of the show, honey. I have been saying this for a long time, and if y'all paid attention to the interview, she said it there too. What I'm upset with her about, and everybody keep jumping on this bandwagon every time she says it, because she says this as though it's truth. But her issue is not about Oprah coming public about her not being difficult to work with or whatever, because that wasn't Oprah's thing. That's Tyler's thing. She threw Oprah in there as a producer of Precious, right? And like, well, you're supposed to be a sister. You're supposed to be my sister. How come you didn't go public? You know, I know what you said to me privately, but you should have been my sister and go public. And again, what she banking on is what everybody banks on when they use Oprah's name. They think that her name is going to have the weight that it has to legitimize something. Okay? So she's on this thing. She wants Oprah to come public and say, you are not difficult. Your choice was right. But she told you that privately. That's not good enough for you in Oprah's case. Now, the whole thing with Tyler and everybody else, yeah, they should go public. I believe that wholeheartedly. Okay? But what she said in that interview is where her pain lies. Now, she want to lie and say that she ain't hurt by it, but yes, the fuck you are. Because this is what you hold on to. And it's not about necessarily atonement, because she said this about D.L. Hughley. Until you take accountability, I'm not letting it go. Those are her exact words. Until you take accountability, I'm not letting this go.
But you cannot make people apologize or recognize or stand on your standards based on them saying something, and that's how they feel. You can't change the way somebody feels.
You can't change the way how somebody feels. Exactly. So now,
excuse me. Go ahead.
Okay. Sun chips. Okay. Harvest cheese.
Smile, everyone.
Cheese. Okay. And so I'm having to oh, okay. He said, he said, wait a minute, let me get myself together. Bug want to come in on this. Okay, now wait a minute, hold on. Y'all, if y'all got my telephone number, text me because I'm in messenger jail, y'all. This one is my fault. It's my fault. I can't do nothing until the 15th of February. Okay. And yes, it is one of those, honey. I had some smut. I was sending somebody some smut, and I sent it to the wrong group. I sent it to the group that couldn't take the smut, and I sent it there, and they got me. And so yeah, it's my fault this time. So I can't do anything in Messenger. Okay, I can only look. Y'all can write me. I can't post nothing in Messenger until February 15th. And I'm gonna wait till the 16th because they get down to the exact time that it happened. So if I did it at 4:38 p.m., they won't let me do nothing until February 15th at 4:38 p.m. Okay. So whatever that is, and I'll know because they removed the banner at the bottom of the thing. Because right now it got the great big old banner across. I can't do shit. Okay. So,
Shame on you. Go ahead.
Shame, ain't no shame. Shit. Hell. I'm in too many damn bear groups. That's all.
No.
Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, that's cute. I didn't think about that. Yes, child. But I've said this. Her issue with Oprah, and when she said it goes back to her parents being on the Oprah Winfrey Show.
Mm-hmm.
That's where her pain is. She also did something in that interview I'm not gonna beat her up for it because I think it was thrown out of context. When Shannon asked her about the apology, he said, I thought I read somewhere that she gave me an apology. She said, no, I haven't gotten any apologies. And that's not factual. She did get an apology from Oprah. She talked about that. It was a half-assed apology that she didn't want to accept. That was the apology over at Alfred Woodard's house. Okay. And she said Oprah told her, and y'all heard me say this several times before, if you think that I've wronged you, then I apologize. And I say that's a trigger. Now, this is me talking. I say that's a trigger because she told Barbara Walters that's the same apology that her brother who raped her and sexually assaulted her gave her. If you think that I've wronged you, then I apologize. Okay? That's a half-assed apology. All right? Now, y'all know, if y'all go back in some of my archives and carrying on, I made a plea. I called her by her whole name, Oprah Gail Winfrey. Okay, Oprah Gail, it's time for you and what's Monique's middle name? I think it's Monique LaDawn, something like that. Time for y'all don't need to do this publicly. Y'all need to have a sit down with a mediator, and Iyanla need to be there, actually.
Fix it.
You understand? Y'all need to be somewhere where y'all can call each other a couple bitches, okay, and carry on and be just that. Because the pain that she's going through and the betrayal, that's the better word, because she feels betrayed, okay? When Shannon Sharpton said that, that's betrayal. She said yes. So they're going through there, and in that, she has to they got to deal with that because that's the level of everything. Because of that, now Oprah is the enemy, and everything that Oprah does now becomes, see, I told y'all, see, I told y'all, see, I told y'all, see, I told y'all. And so then she starts to now link everything in. And then everybody who was pro Monique, they sit up there and they dive into it. I told y'all that bitch ain't no damn good. I told y'all she got all that damn money. She coulda. And that's not it. Okay. That there, I'm not buying it like that. Okay. And having said all that, that's where we are. on that particular subject. Now, here's something that came out that I thought was very interesting. And I want to open this up because here's where the conversation is. She says that Oprah basically was trolling her for her roles. Okay. She says she was supposed to have had the role in Lee Butler's Lee Daniels The Butler. Okay. She said she was supposed to have that role. Okay, or at least it was offered to her. But then said Lee came back and told her, I ain't got no money. And Oprah wants this role, and she got all the power and this, that, and the other to make this movie happen. So here's the question. Did Oprah snatch the role from her that she's trying to allude to Oprah did? Or did Lee Daniels pimp Oprah because of her name because he wanted to get this film done? Or to be fair, is it a combination of both? Is it both? Okay. What was the other role she was offered and Oprah ended up doing? No. She said she was offered the grandmother role to do something for a documentary.
Let me tell you something about Miss Oprah, right?
Okay.
She's Puff Daddy with a vagina, right? I'm gonna tell you real talk. She doggone do stuff like that on purpose.
Uh-huh.
She definitely do stuff like that on purpose. But that power trip that she's on, just like Puffy's power trip, is coming to an end.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, I know for a fact that she acts like that. Think about it. Does Oprah need any more money?
Right.
So in a situation like that, that man had a budget for that type of film. He had a budget. But for him to go tell Monique there ain't no money for it, and then all of a sudden she comes, it was money for it because she put up, that's that bully gangster thing. You come along and say, well, let me drop the bag right here and give me a kickback on the back end of this percentage of the movie.
Okay.
You invested in yourself, and that's what Oprah do. When she don't invest in herself, she invests in herself.
Interesting. Okay, that's a cute perspective. I like that.
Yeah, because if I drop a bag on this movie and put me in one of the main characters, then the box office goes stupid on it, and you give me a kickback of 15%. That bag I dropped just triple.
I like that. Come on in, Buck. What's
up,
going
on, y'all?
Buck Rogers.
What you know no good?
Hey, forgive my appearance, y'all. Like I said, I'm doing this, but I'm on autopilot with it. If I could do AI Buck right now, I would.
What you said? Wait a minute. Let me get myself together because I want to come in on this one. Well, what is it about this that got you that way?
Okay, it's so many different angles to this that I didn't heard in the last several days between the actual interview, which I've seen the entire thing, the discussions they've had on the Breakfast Club, the discussions Stephen A. has had on his show about it, discussions that people have had in the media. It's all a bunch of different stuff to go with this. Now, first and foremost, I'm hoping that much like with the Cat Williams thing, I need y'all, the children, as you call them, the children, to watch the entire interview.
Right.
The snippets will not give you what you need to fully understand what went on here.
Say it.
You need to actually view the entire 3 hours. Sorry, folks, but it's true.
Yes.
Okay, second of all, the Oprah thing is so layered in and of itself because when Monique talked about it, she basically told people one of the things that made Monique was she wanted to be like Oprah.
Like Oprah. Say it. Go right there. Go right there. Because that, you know how they say you should never meet your heroes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think in this moment, this here is one of those things.
And she actually said those exact words in the interview about
Okay.
meeting your heroes. So
Yeah.
very interesting that you would say that. But think about it. She said one of the first people of color of importance that she saw in her life was when she was a child in Baltimore and she seen Oprah Winfrey on television.
That's right.
From
That's
that
right.
point on, she said she wanted to be famous like Oprah.
Oprah.
Tell it, but tell it. Spill the tea.
So imagine, if you will, if I said I want to be like Mike and I meet Michael Jordan and Michael Jordan actually smirks with me to some degree, but then one day Mike stabs me in the back.
Right.
That hurt different
Right.
than basic person A.
Say that. Come on, come on.
First
I'm
and
glad you said it like that because I've said this years ago, but it's hitting different. Say it again because I think that's the part that people are not getting. Because right now, a lot of us are still in that, and I'm saying us collectively, and maybe no, I'm not there because I'm acquiesce to something in a few minutes. I think a lot of us still see Oprah and this Monique feud or whatever as something that Monique just she just just poking the bear. At the same time, they're not hearing what you just said. This here was someone who I wanted to be like. I wanted to get out of Baltimore like her. She's on television. She's here. She's here. She said this a while ago, a few years ago, that even the first time on the Oprah Winfrey show, that she kind of felt a little distant from Oprah because she felt like Oprah kind of shaded her a little bit, right? And basically, right after the Queens of Comedy or whatever she was on, and basically she was trying to have that, oh my God, oh my God, that moment, and Oprah was just treating her like a regular guest, and basically was guarded or whatever. And so she had that there, and she brushed it off or whatever, like chalked it up to the game until the moment, and this, that, and the other, when it came down to her brother calling, wanting to be on the show, and that, like she said in the interview, damn, I'm like, okay, yeah, sister, all right, well, damn, that's Sister Solid. She didn't have to call me like that. But here's where it is, and I've been saying this for years and years and years. Shannon said this too, but it got swept up under the carpet. You're dealing with someone who has been on television for, at that point, she wasn't even 25 years yet. I think she was in year number 20 or whatever. The Oprah Winfrey Show was a machine.
Yes.
Okay. There were several producers on that show. Several. Because everybody has their job to do. When they come down and sit down and have the initial meeting of what the shows are going to be, and the showrunners and Ken say, okay, we want to do this, we want to do this, and Oprah, and Oprah, y'all saw in the season 25, y'all listen to Oprah behind them dancing. Oprah is a bitch. Oprah is a bitch when it comes down to business. I heard that in them damn clips. I was like, oh, this bitch is difficult.
And I think that just comes with the territory. I mean, if you think about some of the bigger shows, Wendy Williams, Ellen Show, hell, Jimmy Fallon for that matter.
Exactly.
They all have that mentality.
Yes, and a lot of it, and let's be fair, because what we may call bitch or bitchy attitude or whatever, or shrewd, may be that they are very direct and like, no, we're not doing that, in order to make sure that, listen, I'm trying to protect my brand, I'm trying to protect, the image of the show, making sure that y'all realize that my name was on here, and she was the executive producer, she's the EP.
Exactly.
So everything got to come through me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I'm glad we talking about this in that way, because the brand, I need y'all to understand, the brand that is Harpo Studios, Oprah Winfrey, definitely comes into this conversation. But go ahead, me.
Okay. So in thinking about that, it's real easy to say she's a bitch. It's real easy because that season 25, when they were doing all that behind the scenes shit and carrying on, oh, darling, I was like, oh, I know she's a nightmare to work for. I know she's a nightmare. They said that about Tyler Perry. I heard that about him. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna have to agree, and I'll take bitch for $200, Alex. My personal run-in with her.
I know. See, you bitch on that's a personal bitch for 200.
Yes, personal bitch. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a personal bitch, but the professional bitch.
Yeah.
Okay. That professional.
To me, being who you are on the same street as Harpo Studios, and somebody just speaks to you, they don't bum rush you, they don't come running up to you, no hug, no touching, no nothing, and for you to doggone act like you're the rich white woman and another black gentleman in a suit, no doubt, is sometimes hug, and you crunch your bitch, kill yourself. All right, next thing.
Okay, so a lot of and let me be clear here.
I don't like her, man. I really don't. And I love her Christian wise, but I don't like her.
And that's fine. And you are in great company. A lot of folks feel, but a lot of folks you're in company with don't have that personal reference. A lot of folks that you're in company with only know her from the TV. They don't know that woman. They hear stories and they jump on the Monique wagon because Monique lied and saying some shit.
Yeah, but I was like that before Monique. You remember?
I know.
I know her first cousin that was homeless, living in the back of an abandoned liquor store, and you know it, and don't do nothing about it.
Okay, I'm on the. I've always been on the fence with that one because I hear you.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, did he want to do anything? Did he want anything done?
Because he was a professional truck driver that just came by way, bro. But my thing is this. I like, for me, who I am, I've seen pictures of them together growing up. I've seen all the kid pictures in the yard playing and all that. The Oprah don't know there's stuff out there that can expose her.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think
maybe she does know, and that's part of why she doesn't choose to go in depth with it. Remember, there is Oprah Winfrey, the person. And then there's Oprah, the brand.
Right.
And then there's Oprah, the icon, created by the brand. Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you.
So going to what you were saying earlier, Meech. Yes, I agree with you. They should have a private conversation.
They don't need nothing
where they hash this out. And yeah, Ivana, that is definitely somebody I would approve of being in that conversation.
Oh God, listen, Iyanla would get that shit together so much because her and Oprah's conversation was so public to where shit they cut each other. Oh, bitch, they both came to the table with now. That bitch, wait a minute, hold up. Okay, that was lovely. But this particular conversation here, and I'm gonna say this. One of the reasons why I don't want this to go public is because I need Monique to heal. I don't need her getting no motherfucking accolades. I don't need the public sitting up there saying, bitch, I told you so. I see Monique was right. I don't need none of that. Because all that becomes is entertainment.
Right. And that goes to the part of the conversation we really need to get into. Stephen A. Smith on his show today, well, no, actually it was on his podcast the other day. He pointed out something that I really didn't think about until he mentioned it. These conversations at Club Shay Shay, though helpful to a degree, makes us as a people look bad to a greater degree. And he felt that way because it's us airing out our dirty laundry for the public to see. Now, here's my issue with that.
Okay.
I don't completely agree with that because it's important to have Club Shay Shay as an outlet for these things.
Right.
Because, yeah, you could go Barbara Walters, what's her name?
Diane Sawyer.
2020, somebody along, hell, Kelly Clarkson, whoever. And y'all could have these conversations, but they wouldn't hit the same.
Right.
You couldn't come out and say the things you need to say. It wouldn't be validated the same. Even though Kelly Clarkson might actually know D.L. Hughley and may have actually opened for some of these folks, but it's not the same as somebody like Shannon who is in them rooms with the people and who actually are friends with some of these folks and what have you. The issue I have is that when they are saying what they are saying, and most of it is validated, most of it comes with actual receipts that we can go and see for ourselves. Yeah, damn, they did blow up. Yeah, damn, he did say that. Those are the reasons why we need to have the conversations. And Stephen, I'm sorry, but brother, these things need to be said. And if we don't say them in our platforms, how are we going to get them out? You can't have that same conversation on 2020. That's going to be redacted and cut into and made for network television to a way to where you're not going to get the real story.
Okay. Listen. Wait a minute. I'm typing this in here because I want to thank Miss Tiffany Henning. She said she watched the show Religion is a Hustle 3 times this week. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you for that, honey. Here's where this is, okay? I want the entertainment factor to come out of all of this bullshit because quiet as it's kept, okay? Oh, yeah, Red had to drop down. Quiet as it's kept. I personally feel that this will feed into Monique's ego. Okay? And I say that because everything about her fight has been to be publicly exonerated. You know what I'm saying? She's looking for a public exoneration from all of these people. And as I keep saying, I'm going to say this until I'm proven wrong. Okay? Her fight with Oprah that she keep tacking on with Tyler Perry and Lionsgate, Oprah ain't got shit to do with that one. You're lumping her in there because she was a producer of the show. You're lumping her in there because you said she told you and your husband this publicly. I mean, personally, that, okay, you got to do what's right for you and, you know, you make the right decision and blah, 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 blah. But you feel as sister to sister, as a black woman supporting another black woman, you should have said something. Okay? And again, I'm going to say you're trying to pimp Oprah's name because if Oprah said it, then it's going to be okay. But I did not add this piece into it until today. I'm looking for my hero to rescue me. You understand? I want y'all to sit on that for a minute. I am looking for my hero to rescue me. Okay?
Okay. Now, let me add this to the mix because the part of the interview that ain't been talked about enough in the last few days is what she said about Kevin Hart.
Let's go there because, you know, let's do that. Let's do that.
Now, in the interview, she basically tells us that Kevin and her had an on-air conversation. And for those who don't know where to find that, if you have the Sirius XM app, you can go to Comedy Gold Mines is where you will find it. Comedy Gold Mines with Kevin Hart. And you go through the little rigmarole that shows you the past episodes, and you will find that episode with him and Monique where they have this discussion about the whole thing. And he promised her that he would actually talk to Tyler because he had a relationship with him, and they would discuss and they would go from there. So, of course, she mentioned in the interview that conversation between him and Tyler actually took place. And Tyler's like, look, I'm not trying to revisit this, blase, blase, split. At that point, Kevin like, well, I'm still Kevin. I got what I got. I'm going to look out for Mo because Mo looked out for me back when I was a little kid.
Right.
So, Mo, whatever you need for me to help you look out, I'm going to do that. So, here's the thing. Part of the problem is that at that point, Monique is like, okay, well, I need you to look out this way because I have this project that I want to do. Blase, blase, split.
Right.
Understand that that's Kevin Hart, and he basically be like, okay, my next 5 movies, Monique in there.
Right.
From that point on, you could become whole from just that. Or okay, this is my next comedy special. You is the opening act, what have you. He could have did it a variety of ways. But because she wanted to do it the way she wanted to do it, and he felt after thinking about it that that was not in the best interest of his brand, but knowing how Monique is about people, yeah, I'm not going to discuss it no further with her because then she going to put my name in this mess with everybody else. And for my brand's sake, I don't need that. So instead, I'm just going to go ahead and turn the phone on silent when it comes to you.
Okay, wait a minute. Is that a theory or is this something
That's my
that he
theory.
Okay.
That's my theory. He hasn't
Okay.
said that, but I think that's what it happened on my end. If I'm Kevin, that's how I dealt with it.
Okay. Okay, dig it. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's stay there with Kevin. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is this, because I heard that a while ago. I remember Kevin had did a couple things. I think he went on the press circuit and was telling how he had said he was going to go public and call Tyler for Monique and this, that, and that, because
I said everything she said, he said I heard
I remember him saying he wanted to make it happen. He wanted, and blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we did not know about this backstory about him bringing her on different projects and this, that, and the other. Here's the thing. This is something I need for Mo and Sydney to look into, because whatever this is, you keep asking for everybody to be accountable. I need for y'all to look at you as well, baby. Okay, sweet babies. Mo, wait a minute. Let me go solo, because we have we got this relationship going, and y'all know I had my run-in with Sydney. Okay, y'all know I've talked about that before. And yes, y'all may see me as somebody local. Y'all may see me as a podcast. Y'all may see me as a broke little motherfucker trying to make it. Whatever superlatives, adjectives, adverbs, or whatever you want to add into that, okay, to be descriptive. One of the things is that I know for what I do, I know my shit, okay? And just like someone who came to me, and trying to, because he tried to check me. Now he was very mannerable when he did it, okay? But we had a nice little cute couple of words, okay, with each other. I need for y'all to look into what this is, because Hollywood cannot all say they don't want to fuck with you and your husband, and you keep hearing this, and then you not do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me put this out here like this. If you Google Sidney Hicks, there's very little information that come up about him. Okay? Very little. All right? Now, that may not have a lot of weight to it, but when we're dealing with someone who's trying to bring receipts, who tries to sit up here deal with multi-million-dollar contracts and this, that, and the other, somebody needs to know something about him. Okay? If all we got is the mess that your sister done put out about him, because y'all aired that when the sister wrote that old scathing letter, that her sister wrote this letter. Did you see that?
No.
That's when they were doing Monique and Sydney's open relationship. Okay, they had a little podcast or whatever.
Okay.
Her sister wrote this letter. It was so that way to where Monique was crying. She read it, but afterwards you could see that it upset her. And I was like, well, sister, but why did you share that, girl? Because it really rattled her. Okay. And I feel that was so unfair. I just thought that was dogmatic. Let me put that out there, because that was very that was hurtful.
And clearly, her relationship with her family is not.
No, there is no relationship
with any of them.
And the way how she decimated Sydney, that was unheard of. Okay. And she did it in a way that only sisters can, because we're gonna go for the jugular. Okay. because we family, whatever, I don't have to worry about whether or not I hurt your feelings or not. God damn it, it's the truth, and you're gonna deal with it, right? In that letter, she talked about the sleepless nights and how he was broke and how he slept on her couch. And when I tell you she went through it, and basically called him a gold digger. Okay, he only in your life simply because you got this show and blah 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 blah. All of that. It was nasty. It was nasty and unfair. Okay, very. But if that's all that the folks know about Sydney Hicks, of course we're going to have this background, this backlash of folks saying that, oh honey, your husband don't need to be there. Not to take care of business. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what his skill set is. Now he's defending himself on a couple of occasions. I've heard him say that, you know, he's done this and he's done that. I can't even quote it now. You know, he's got some kind of business credits to his name, but nobody knows that. We can't even find this man in the goddamn Google. Okay, if you Google, hold on, I'll show you. I will show you. Okay. Because I know the last, well, you know what? Let me be fair, because I the last time I did this, okay, it was a couple years ago. Okay, and the only thing that he had up under his damn name was he had an actor credit, because they say he was an actor in Fat Girls, and he got producer credits, right? And then they have their own production companies, Hicks Productions. Okay, but that's the only thing that we have. Okay. Right. Okay, look at this. You even got shit on IMDb.
Yep, that's where I'm at.
You ain't got nothing. Personal details. Okay. He's 5'11" and a half. His spouse is Monique. Okay.
Mini bio.
Nothing. Okay, you have nothing on him. Okay, he got 4 acting credits. Okay, Fat Girls, Hear Me the 10th, The Parkers, and Steppin'. So you did some, what, background work or something? Okay, we don't even know. Okay, so because of that, you know, she takes issue, as she should, because that's her man, you know, to folks coming for him. Okay, but baby, if everybody is telling you that, and you want folks to be accountable for what they did, y'all need to look at that.
Right.
Okay. And whatever that means, whether he goes and gets, you know, maybe he need to create his own damn Wikipedia page or something. Maybe he need to talk about his accomplishments. Maybe he need to do something so that folks will know that he's serious. Because right now, all we got is that he's your husband and your manager. Now, here's what I'm going to acquiesce to. Okay. I'm going to acquiesce to, she's right, that when she says, isn't it sad in this day and age that a Black woman and her husband, who was a strong Black man standing beside her, that our community is having a problem with that. Okay. And here's when I heard her say that, and I heard Shannon sit up there and say that he has every tool in his toolbox that Monique needs to satisfy her. Okay. And you can hear the love and respect and this, that, and other that she has for this man. All right. You heard it. And for the first time, I said, oh, wait a minute. Perhaps I do owe her an apology as well. Okay. For looking at Sydney in another way. But it ain't no but. You know, I'm just saying, I looked at him professionally. Okay, I'm going on the professional thing, all right? Not necessarily him as a husband, because he's supposed to do that. This is his wife, the mother of his children, okay? He's supposed to be there. He's supposed to, you know, make sure that everything is okay. He's supposed to make sure that if we're going for after this bag. Okay, that the money right. Okay, particularly if you're doing a dual role of husband and manager.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's supposed to be there, and she is absolutely right that that's her protector. That's the man that makes her feel everything about her womanhood. Okay, so to be anything less than that would be a travesty to their marriage. And considering that, what she has said she had to become to be with him, because he's been there all the time. They've been best friends since they were in the 10th grade.
Right.
Okay. So with him, I acquiesce to, yeah, you know what, bitch, you are absolutely right. He's supposed to be there because this is your husband. Okay.
Okay. Now I'm glad we on this subject, because let me go to another part of the interview, because basically our understanding is that Monique wants several people to go on the I'm sorry, Monique apology tour. However, when it comes to a couple of those folks, she in turn needs to apologize to them as well.
Say
and
it.
One of those people
is
D.L. Hughley.
Say it.
Because, okay, I understand you are upset with how things transpired. And I understand that you chose to use the platform that night to express your displeasure. But the way and the manner in which you did so made
and
you
the tone.
The way you did so made you look bad. Understand, you did it here in Detroit. And as two native Detroiters having this discussion, we know that hit a certain way with us.
That's right.
However, when you say that man is a coward and you are sucking the penis of a coward every night, and then you turn around years later and talk about how people disrespect your relationship, talk about how it started out with them disrespecting you on his show. Two wrongs don't make a right, Monique.
There we go. There we go. Say it. Say it.
With all due respect, two wrongs did not make that right. And then you dragging Steve Harvey into it when at some point it at least appeared that he was trying to help you make things right, and you took it some type of way. Here's the thing. Everything got discussed in there except two very important things. One, and most importantly, Monique, what is your end game?
Oh, that's good.
What is your ultimate end game in this? Let's just say you get everything you wanted out of that. That Oprah and Tyler Perry actually come on Club Shay Shay, and y'all have a whole town hall about it, and the internet blows up yet again, because Lord knows if that ever did happen, this Cat Williams 62 million is nuts. The world will be watching this one. But let's just say it happens. Everybody pop that kumbaya and so on and so forth. Now what do you expect? In the back of your mind, are you perhaps, and again, these are just thought processes that, okay, everybody didn't apologize, everybody said they're gonna help to make me whole, I didn't have my show before, blah 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 blah. Are you in the back of your mind thinking, okay, now I could work on being Oprah myself? Because that's all that was holding me back, was what went on with these folks, with them validating me now. Now I can go out here and present myself yet again as Monique, Academy Award winning actress and comedian, and put my stuff out here, get my show back together, build my Oprah type empire, so on and so forth. Is that what the thinking is? Or is it just so you can go back to your home in Baltimore and be like, yeah, I made them up, apologize. I'm Monique, bitch. Y'all better recognize.
Well, here's where it is for me. Because just in that, my whole thing was, and again, this is a personal thing for me, because after my situation with Sydney, okay, I then became very critical, because I was like, hold up, babies. Now, I don't know how y'all run y'all business or whatever, but y'all have a production company now. Hicks Productions. The movie Blackbird, okay, the movie Blackbird was a phenomenal movie. Phenomenal movie. That was their production. Okay. All of your star power, whatever friends that you thought you had or whatever, I don't know what she did, but they did not come out. You only had a limited run. Okay. A limited run in the in theaters. The movie was a total flop. I don't even think it did $75,000. Okay. I got to look at those numbers again. It didn't do anything, but you were only in like 6 theaters across the country. Okay. And so I got to looking at that. I was like, okay, wait a minute. Where did we go wrong? Okay. Because you got some friends somewhere.
Obviously.
Okay. That could have produced, not just produced, but could have pushed this. Who could have lent you a hand here and there. Okay.
Right. I mean, for again, let me go back to the Cat Williams interview. In the end, Cat Williams, all right, without none of them folks that he mentioned, okay?
Right.
Him got money. And clearly that's the case. If I can then use my money to put on Kevin Hart's ex-wife and now my twin sister Monique on my tour.
Right.
And get them some love as well.
Right.
There were people that you could have gone to outside of the Lee Daniels and the Tyler Perry's and stuff of the world. If you are Monique to the fullest, as you say, there are other folks in Hollywood, I'm almost certain, could have greenlit some of the things that you wanted. This whole thing that you're not difficult, people putting that out there like that, that's only half of the equation. We've seen the interviews. We've seen the show in Detroit.
Right.
I challenge y'all to go look that up right now on YouTube. Perhaps I'll put that on here after I get off of here so you can look for yourself that 12-minute rant. And you tell me, is that person?
And that was a rant
and that
before
was in
she even started the show.
That was 2022, not long ago. And you tell me if that person is somebody you would want to work with.
Right. Right.
And Monique that came on Club Shay Shay, yeah, I could work with that. But was that her or was that really her?
Okay.
How good is your acting skills?
Right. Well, I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, here we go. Okay. And trying to understand all of this and trying to process this down. Wait a minute, hold on, because I had made a couple of notes.
Okay.
My whole thing here is y'all have to come through and make your own accountability things here, because it's real easy and it's real cute to point fingers, and we hear your anger, we hear your pistivity. But just like I said, what folks have mulled over, particularly with D.L. Hughley, because now he done made a new rebuttal to what she just said.
Yes, he did, and he went there.
and now it's about to get real ugly, because his rebuttal now. I'm like, okay, DL, you didn't need to do that one.
Right. Cause I mean, when we get to mentioning people's kids and whatnot.
DL, you didn't get to do that. You didn't need to do that one.
No, you did.
Okay, because now you calling names and talking about how she was about homeless, and you done started digging personal. That there. But shots were fired. Shots were fired. And then here's the thing that I found to be very interesting. How in the hell you coming through here and want to justify you making a joke. Okay? I wasn't talking about your wife, honey. I was talking about you. This had nothing to do with your wife. I was talking about you. And what's that? Aren't they what they telling? If I got to justify a joke that it wasn't funny, if I got to explain it, it wasn't funny.
Mm-hmm.
You know
And to understand, people, another thing that DL took exception with, and I think it was Corey Holcomb I heard mention this that night in Detroit when they did the show. Yeah, DL was there. Yeah, his wife was there. DL's mama was there too. And you said all that stuff to her face.
Wow. So,
and I'm sure Baltimore, much like Detroit, I know it is. H2 me talk about Baltimore all the time.
Okay.
We don't say that about our mama.
Right. Okay. And I'm having that difficulty with that because I'm like, okay, girl, I feel you and I get you. Okay. But just like you're asking for accountability, you need to take accountability. Because you said on this interview, honey, no, I didn't come with sugar. I wanted it. I put shit on it. No, I didn't put dirt on it. I put shit on it. It wasn't supposed to taste good. That came out of her mouth.
Yep.
So that means this was intentional. But she said that earlier. No, I did this intentionally. Which means, bitch, you came out with guns blazing.
Right.
So now,
because you know, right? Because see, here's the thing. And I did agree with what Corey Holcomb said about that. In the end, that night, you could have got your point across, been angry, but where was the jokes? Now, of course, Corey Holcomb, he said it a little different. He was like, where's the joke? But, you know, the point was taken. Right. You could have been funny about it and still handled your business and not disrespected that man to the degree that you did and not come off as what people thought you was. That people think he is, for that matter.
I'm having issues, and then DL went.
And now, hold on. Before we go on, let me mention this one thing that she did say about the situation with the Parkers. If that is what that was, that's some bullshit. If she and Countess Bond made that type of money,
yeah,
as much as that show has been syndicated over the years, and that's all they got.
Right.
That's some BS. But when you know how that syndication thing go, you can ask the Cosby children, for example.
Well, that's what they're saying now because they're looking at that. And no, you're not gonna tell me this money ain't make no this state didn't make any money.
Right, because Lord knows we know the Cosby show made money. Maybe not so much in the last several years, so they then took it off most syndicated places because of the bill, but before that, Cosby show was everywhere.
Right. Exactly. So was this. TC, come on back in, girl. Let me know when you're ready. Put your camera on. You popped in and you popped back out. Come on up in here, DJ. And then he okay.
Yeah, this is a hot discussion. I understand.
Okay.
Shout out to Barbara G, by the way. Me and her supposed to have this discussion as well. Somebody out you know her thoughts on Monique over the years. So
I know. Well, she's team Monique and carried on. And like most people, they only hear the money. I'm beyond the money because see now let's go here because see, here's something that I've been saying all the time. Her message changed. And a lot of folks don't want to hear that. When we started talking about Monique and this whole thing about her being blacklisted, it had nothing about equality and coin and carrying on at that time. This here was about her being difficult to work
with. Right. Like I said, I mean, even back when we had the discussions before, it wasn't the fact that she was not deserving of some of the things she spoke on. We agreed with that part.
Yeah, so
it's the way in which she went to go about getting it.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, baby.
Hey, boo. How you?
I'm good. What's going on with you?
It's a lot, but I don't want to talk about this on your show.
Right.
But I do want to say this though. With that Monique situation, I'm a woman just like her.
Uh-huh.
I'm just not in that bracket that she is.
Mm-hmm.
But Monique speaking out, that's good. That's cute. But sometimes be quiet and do you.
Hey, see? Right.
Be quiet and do you.
Right.
We don't have to be out on social media making enemies. You a woman. You always talking about hey babies and sisterhood and all this stuff. Let's keep it that way. And let's be the hard part with the men.
Right.
Because what's going to happen is you're going to get disrespected. Then you're going to cry again.
Mm-hmm.
You're already crying.
Mm-hmm.
And when the men disrespect you, crying again. You're boo-hooing.
Okay.
So gather up your sisters. Let's cry that way. And then your sisters against brothers, which I really don't like because why? It's always us.
Okay.
You don't hear these clear people, Gar Brooks and all them, they going at it, whatever. It's always us.
Mm-hmm.
We make situations out of issues. I'm going to say it again. We make situations out of issues.
Say it, girl. Say it.
That's the same.
And then to top it off, when shit hit the fan, that's when we want to cry. Well, you ain't shit, and you ain't shit, you ain't shit. Well, I was shit when you spoke of me.
Right. Okay.
Come on now. I mean, enough is enough. I ain't saying Monique supposed to say what she said, anything like that. To be honest, I'm tired of Monique. I'm tired of daddy and all this bullshit. I'm about tired of that. Let's move forward. Fuck Oprah. Fuck Oprah. Everybody got enough money to do what you want to do. Own production. Start your own shit. Here we is. We the bottom of the barrel. We got pennies.
Okay.
Why discuss them in the first place? Why make them relevant?
Baby, that is the big question here. That
Yeah,
becomes
that's the elephant in the room. And then two, Monique, I ain't trying to be funny. She just won all that money. Okay, she won it. Okay, I understand you, sisterhood, whatever, but put it in use. Put it in use.
Okay.
Teach the other sisters. Put your money. Let's spend your money a little bit. You and daddy, as she say, daddy, y'all good. But okay, since you agreeing with the other sisters on the bandwagon, help them out. Put some of them millions and all that, and let's make it happen, Captain.
Okay.
Fuck all that other shit. I mean, man, when I tell you I'm tired.
Right.
I'm tired. I'm tired. But us as colored people, yes, we make shit shake. Don't get it twisted. We shake shit. But at the same time, let's shake it the right way.
Right. Dig it.
Not the negative way, but the right way.
Okay.
Meech, I am a personal friend of you. You know I'm going through some things, but when I read some certain stuff, I'll be like, y'all complain? And here I am going through real life shit.
Right. Okay.
Kiss my
come on,
my toe hurt right now.
Come on,
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like it's so irrelevant. I would never waste my energy or whatever talking about a motherfucker that got more money than me, a motherfucker that's doing something better than me, a motherfucker that they name is more important than mine.
Okay.
No, that ain't my style. My patois. I'm trying to help the people that's in my bracket.
Okay.
What about us with inflation and taxes and can't get a good job, can't get a good housing and stuff like that? Let's talk about that. Fuck
Right.
them motherfuckers.
Okay.
And I'm sorry to cuss, but I'm an angry black woman. I sure am, and my name is TC.
Ah, say it, baby. She said,
TC.
Dig it,
Straight
baby.
up.
Dig it.
You know how I feel. I mean, I don't like people talking about celebrities. They don't give a fuck about us.
Okay.
Because if they did, they'll try to reach out on Instagram. We be out in they motherfucking social medias. Do you think they pick one out the group? I'm gonna send you to up here to be 3 days and free food and all this shit. No.
Right.
Long as you contributing, you make them irrelevant.
Okay.
Don't nobody give a fuck about them. Do what you do. Cause we gotta do what we do.
Exactly.
When your bill do it, whatever, could you call Monique? Hey baby, I need my rent paid. She said, I got you, baby. Let me add daddy. You know what I mean? Man, fuck them. You don't fuck about no celebrities. And Meech, you been knowing me for years, and I've been saying it for years, baby. I don't give a fuck about them. Should I repeat it? Am I lying?
Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Oh, girl.
At that moment, I just hear that Michael Jackson song
I'm
in my
Doja
head.
Cat. I said what I said.
Baby.
They don't really care about who that's.
Lord.
Mike said it first.
Okay.
They don't. So, you know what? Remember, Meech, I told you, I said I wanted to do a show that would be empowerment.
Right.
For everybody, women, men, children. We got to help ourselves. We got to help each other. It's 2024. We still talking about celebrities? Are you serious? These fuckers getting old, making bullshit records to make relevant, and this, that, and this, and they fucking this person, they fucking that person. Woo, woo, woo. Who cares?
Okay. How was that?
Let's do something that's gonna benefit us. Let's talk about things that's gonna benefit us. Not trying to be funny, baby. You know I love you to death. But the gay community, as well as the straight community, any community, because what's happening is it's a war. Let's talk about that part.
Right.
It's a goddamn war. We got an old ass president. See now, goddamn it, probably smell like dog when it rained.
Legalizing genders.
Okay. Don't know Adam to Eve, 5 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the morning, ass motherfucker. Therefore, we need to start thinking about black people as ourselves. You got black men, fucking white women, got mixed motherfuckers out here. Up in New York, you had the immigrants beating up the goddamn police, and they was over here because they, traveled through the water and all that bullshit. Let's talk about our race. Where we gonna be at 2-3 years, 4-5 down the line? Kids and grandkids and all that shit. Let's talk about that.
Oh, we all gonna be mixed up together. I already know what it's gonna look like.
We ain't gonna be linked. We gonna be extinct. We ain't gonna be no more. Cause they damn chose trying to push us out the way.
They trying to breed us with the whites. They trying to breed us with everything else. At the end of the day, in the long run, it will definitely be a race of just one. Watch what I tell you.
Oh yes. I agree 100%.
I mean, how can we help?
People call me bitter and shit. I don't give a fuck what you call me. Maybe I am, maybe I ain't. But I love me. I wish I was 12 o'clock midnight black because I love my blackness. I don't give a fuck about a celebrity. I don't give a fuck about your money. You know what I give a fuck about? My everyday living. When I go out my motherfucking door, I'm going through something like a motherfucker, okay? But when I go out that motherfucking door, I'm like a pigeon. I do a 360. I'm looking. I got my shit in my hand, you know, and I'm just trying to make a day.
Right.
I done went from the top to the bottom quick. Meet, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, so do you think I give a fuck about Beyonce, Jay-Z, this, that, and the third? Who cares? Them bitches, they gonna reap what they sow. But what about us? What about Meech? What about Eric? What about everybody on the panel?
Let's look at that.
They gonna nuke all that. That's what they gonna do. They gonna set zombies out here.
But and we wanna be the zombies because we dumb of the fact because we sitting up here talking about their life, giving them a relevancy, but we ain't talking about us, a plan for us. They got money. They don't even gotta have a plan. Here go a couple millions. Get my plan together. Me and you, we gotta sit up here and think of a master plan with a pen and paper inside our hand. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm laughing, but I got tears in my eyes because I'm going through. Meech, you know what I'm going through. Man, I was at the height of my shit too, and then I'm all the way down to the bottom of a shoe. But I always kept it black.
Okay.
Because I love me. I love my sisters and brothers.
Okay.
You know? And I don't give a fuck if you get whatever. I don't give a fuck what you do in your bedroom. I love my sisters and brothers. I don't love them others.
Okay.
And they can be black. I don't love that. I don't give a fuck about how bad you hit a baseball, throw a football. Fuck the damn Super Bowl this Sunday. So, I mean, like, what's this gonna benefit me? We still got the motherfuckers coming over here, fucking us up, pushing in our motherfuckers. Did y'all hear about Chicago? How them motherfuckers bringing them over there, the boatloads, and taking up the kids can't even go to school because they didn't open up the school to put the damn immigrants in their schools on the south side where the black people.
600,000 immigrants went to Chicago.
Did you hear about that part?
I have. Yes, I have.
Did you hear about New York?
Yeah.
When they up there coming through the parks and all that shit, pushing out black, they putting them in black neighborhoods. Come on, let's talk about that. Let's push that shit out.
Okay.
That's something to talk about.
Okay.
And I ain't trying to be funny. I'm not a panel killer. Because I see everybody quiet. I'm a panel wake-upper. Let's talk about that part.
Okay.
Go ahead, Meech.
Okay.
And Meech, you know I don't even hit your panel like that. I listen, but I don't hit it. But what I didn't, I mean, y'all talking about Beyonce and all that bullshit. Fuck that bitch. Jay-Z. And I ain't trying to be funny because, you know, I don't disrespect kids. Blue Ivy, yeah, baby, you cool, but fuck you too, because they grooming her. They grooming her. She alright.
They is grooming her, but I really feel like she ain't with that shit though. Like, to be honest, I really feel like she not with that shit.
But then why did she make a statement talking about she tired of being in the household?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. She's not with it.
So,
she's tired of that
no,
family.
They didn't groom her, but she
altogether.
sees something that we don't. But who gives a fuck? First of all, I don't. Because what you doing, what they doing in your household, baby.
I mean, but in a way that is kind of concerning, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a whole family that gets talked about on TV, this, that, and the third.
I don't give
But
a
the
fuck.
child refuses
You know what I just
to
fuck about?
want to
Trying to make my
interact
life
with y'all.
every day relevant. They got money. They better than me. Because at the end of the day, Blue Ivy, all they can do is say, oh, she just crazy, she tripping. But let me say some shit like that. Let one of my kids say some shit like that. Here come the police, 241 kids and all this shit. I'm finna get investigated.
Okay, hold on. Let's go here. Because, yeah, T, you done came through and dropped some shit, girl. Change the damn subject and all that shit.
That's what my name TC. Welcome to my world. Remember TC Lounge? Welcome to my world.
Yes. Okay, so hold on.
Broke out all her cards, baby.
Okay, let me put some perspective into all of this. Because right now, you're right. We do need to have more panels to talk about what's going on with the immigration and most of this is these refugees coming over here from what is it? Is it Israel?
Everywhere.
And carrying on. I'm not
all third world countries.
I'm having
and China.
I'm having a real bad problem.
But say this needs the ones that came over from shit. I am so sorry for not remembering.
The Ukraine.
No, I'm talking about Cuba, the black people, they look like us because they don't even consider themselves as black people.
The Haitians.
They turned them back real quick.
Right.
But the ones that got the dog hair and smell like dog when it rain and so forth and so forth, they gave them $11.5 million on cards to help them out and get them out the tent, especially up in Chicago. Like I was telling y'all, they closed down the school where kids was going to school right now to put these motherfuckers, house them in there with FEMA cards. So people in Chicago really like
Can we add to that it was a black school? Not just a black school, but a mixed school. But it was more black than white.
Baby, on Chicago South Side, it ain't mixed. It's black.
You're right. It's all black, but you know how they like to classify things. That's why I put my little filter.
Fuck the news. We are the news. We are the news. The news sugarcoat shit.
That part.
But don't forget how those immigrants got in Chicago in the first place.
Because them motherfuckers brought them over there in that damn bus.
Yeah, okay.
They dropping them off in cities, even Arizona. Like everybody, if y'all look at CNN and stuff like that, y'all will see all this stuff. I'm not tripping. I'm dead ass. Like I am so against this stuff. Plus, what I'm going through, like. I'm ready just to explode, but I ain't finna go to jail for it. But I am ready to explode.
But all of us have to but here's where it is. If you don't vote and get involved, honey, then everybody just making fucking noise.
But me, I ain't trying to be funny for voting. It's about being on that pavement, fighting, protesting like them other countries do. Protest.
No, we can't. Because
yes, we can. Like Obama said, yes, we can.
No, we can't. I'm going to say it like this. If the protesting ain't going to do shit if you're not going out there to vote your power.
No, baby. Didn't they walk their ass up January the 6th, all up in the White House and shit? Yeah. So you mean to tell me you gonna say we can't do what we do, but them it was cool when they do it, but it's a problem when you want to do it?
No, hold on. Because
then.
Because see, what they did was fucking anarchy.
We need to do it too. I mean, we ain't gonna go to that extreme, but at the same time, we need to step our ground. You're not finna move me out my house. You're not finna move me out my motherfucking neighborhood just to put these motherfuckers. Man, they put them there in New York. 6 of them beat up a New York police. They only caught 1. The rest of them went home. Do you know that shit can happen in Atlanta to you?
Yeah.
Midwest to me.
Yeah.
Come on now, think.
No, here's where this is. Here's where this is. Okay. And the whole idea of us, protest. What are we protesting? Because right now, if everybody's emotional, nobody has a plan.
Oh, we protesting. Why you letting them over here with free money, free health care?
Right.
And here you is. I've been living here. I'm 58 motherfucking years old. I ain't ashamed. My game look good with it. You know what I mean? I'm 58 motherfucking years old, and you mean to tell me I gotta pay? But these motherfuckers come over here with slant ass and water in their shoes and all this shit. See, and they get a motherfucking FEMA car for $2,000.
Right.
Hell yeah, I'm ready to fight. I'm with Trump.
Question is, how many of them came over sick? That's my question.
Excuse me?
How many of them came over sick?
How many what?
How many of them came over sick?
That's a good question.
Shit, the whole all of them.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? They're just dropping them off. And if you haven't noticed, they've been dropping them off in every state. So how many of them have really came over here sick?
Right, swamp water, malaria, probably got COVID, probably got diseases we don't even know about. We already. Didn't they just say they had to shut down some schools in Arizona and stuff because of some type of disease or whatever? Come on now, that shit can spread like COVID did. We don't know what these motherfuckers got.
Right.
They don't know what they got. They just want to get over here.
All right.
I am all for a person that's come over, take care of you.
It's not the fact that they want to get over here. It's the fact that America is bringing them over here. Hey, we're coming to get you to bring you over here. Are you sick? Come on and hop on the plane too.
United Snakes of America. And you hear me? United Snakes of America. Our arms always open to the obvious. Always.
Okay.
If I could, I don't know how Jamaica is. I always look at it on YouTube. I see videos, shit like that. But, they're going to always show the good part or whatever. I need to be around a motherfucker that look like me.
Mm-hmm.
For real. I don't need to be here with the diverse. I want somebody that's 12 o'clock midnight look like me.
Okay. All right. So here's where we are. Okay.
Dangerous.
It's dangerous, but at the same time, these are some of the things that we have to pose to everybody, all those involved in carrying on. Why is this going on? See, the fight
because we let it go on. I mean, that's obvious there.
Well, it's not. It's not.
Hey, yo, I don't mean to backtrack, right? I don't mean to backtrack, but I do really have to say something on that whole Wanda shit. How the fuck can you sit up there and try and call somebody out about being a criminal, right? And let me tell you something. I've DJ'd 3 birthday parties for this woman, all right? How can you call somebody a criminal? With Wanda calling, not Wanda, what's up, girl? Yeah, Wanda. Calling old boy, calling Cat Williams a criminal and shit, right? How can you call somebody that? I don't know that. Then the majority of all of your family has a criminal background.
Okay. Would you say backtrack, but we didn't talk nothing about no damn.
Yeah. I know. I just wanted to get that point out.
You know what? Half the time, motherfucker, I think y'all answer just because I open up this platform, y'all just want to fucking talk. Stay on the goddamn subject.
I meant to get that out earlier before all of this kicked off. I'm sorry.
Now, goddamn it, hell. Okay, here we go.
But I didn't know nothing about that, and I ain't. I'm pro-black. I'm James Brown. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm brown.
Here's where all this is. Okay. Us as black folks,
we
have to We have to take our political power seriously, but we won't take it seriously until we understand what our economic power is. Okay?
Got
And
it.
right now, everybody who's from the inner city only see po folk. They don't see those who got money. Just like you said, I don't want to fuck about celebrities because they got money. I don't. Well, sweetie.
Well, it ain't so much of their money though, Meech. It's just that
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
they mindset as well, because you know when people got a little bit. Okay, let's say this. Let's say if I hit the number today for $100,000, and me and you, we cool, the motherfucker. You know, me and you, like we grew up together. You my bestie. Woo 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 woo. We done did some dirt back in the day. All that shit. I hit the number $100,000, right?
Right.
Okay. Once that check drop, not me personally, but I'm just making an example.
Right.
Shit change. Shit change.
Right.
You know, shit change. I talk to you for a minute, but then after a while, I'll be like, you know, I ain't fucking with you. You ain't in my bracket.
In my league. Right.
Right. So I'm going over to the other side. You feel me? So that's how I look at life. That's how I look at people. You know, you got some black people that they cool with what's going on. They ain't woke. But then you got a motherfucker like me, like, you know, y'all need to wake the fuck up because shit finna hit the fan.
But here's the question. Because I ask it all the time. After you wake the fuck up, what you supposed to do? Because I know folks who woke as fuck, but they got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of.
Okay, but if they woke, is they helping everybody else to be woke too, though?
But what do you do when you wake up? Because it's one thing to have the knowledge. Now, what do you do with it?
You put somebody on your bandwagon and let's all be woke. God damn it, let's make shit shake.
Wait a minute. Wait, because it's one thing to be woke. Because all this information that you just shared, just like you said, if you watch CNN, honey, you could watch it, you could see it, you could this and you could that it. Now that I'm woke, all right, the bitches done did this, and oh my God, they done given all this damn money to these folks. I've been over here, I've been living here all my goddamn life. They cut my damn stuff.
Right.
They told me I ain't okay, so we woke. Now what the fuck do we do with it?
We protest. We try to prevent this. Okay. Not one voice, not two voices, not three voices, a whole bunch of voices. That's the thing. Black people don't do what we just talking about. It's sad, but it's real. Because as you can see, January the 6th, white people stood together. But black people ain't gonna do that shit. All you gonna do is get Al Sharpton, old ass Jesse Jackson, probably a motherfucker like me. My voice can only go so far.
Hold on.
And then we gonna talk about it for a couple days.
And for the FBI. You do know that, right?
What?
You do know Al Sharpton is snitching for the FBI, right?
Well, whether he's snitching or not, I mean, that's the only thing we got to go on. I listened to him. I done called this show. He cussed me out. I cussed him out. Who cares? But at least I made my point across. I ain't talking about it behind his perm. I'm talking about it in front of his edges.
Not behind his perm.
You know, right. But in front of his edges. And I said what I said. I was like, you know, my mama used to analyze him, and she did. Jesse Jackson, Martin Luther King, all that stuff. May my mom rest in peace. My daddy was a Black Panther. That's why I get my mouth from. But at the same time, though, here it is, 2024. What the fuck we should be doing right now? Like, we black people, we need to be making shit shake. We need to be making noise. Have y'all noticed? It's a lot of mixed people in the world.
Yeah.
Black people, we are downsizing. Like 12 o'clock midnight black. We downsizing. You got motherfuckers fucking Mexican, white people, all this. It's a lot of mixed races. We finna be extinct. And then they look at us like we're not nothing. A Mexican told me just the other day, we was at the bus stop, and she kept looking at me, and being the person that I am, I'm like, what? And she spoke good English. She said, where I come from, she said, I just got here. She said, where I come from, I mean, she didn't say the way I'm saying, I'm just going to give it to y'all the way I took it. She say, where I come from, she say, they said black people in United States of America ain't nothing but rappers and whores. I say, well, what I heard, where you from, because I know you ain't from here, I say, I heard y'all was mules and whores too. And she said, I'm not like that. I say, me either.
I seen no movies
You know,
with the
but
Chinese
that kind of hurt my feelings, but at the same time, you know, it just go to show you that, you know, everybody, I'm gonna go over here to Jamaica, I'm gonna go over here, this, that, and that. I ain't going no goddamn where. Because these motherfuckers don't think shit about us. They think less than us.
All right, right there.
And that's crazy. That I mean, she just kept looking at me, and for a minute I was getting kind of mad. Like, why does this bitch keep looking at me like this? Like, you know, I'm from here.
Okay, press pause right there. We are at the 2.5 hour mark on this show, and I don't want to take it to 3 hours. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this time, and I'm going to shut this down because I'm getting tired. My ass is hurting sitting in this chair.
I know I should have came earlier, but yeah.
I should have came earlier.
Come up in here and then change my goddamn subject, girl. But it's all right.
But I'm sorry. I mean, I thought you was talking about, because I kind of tuned in before I said something, and I thought you and the old boy was talking about that.
Yeah, but it's all right because this particular subject, what I want to do, I want to dedicate a show to this. I want to get some more information on this whole thing on the cards, because when I heard that, I got to go research them cards, because when I heard they was giving them that money on them cards, I'm like, wait a minute, because we
2,000, ain't it?
Yeah, and we got two folks who've been denied food stamps, single men, you know, and the other, and that there is a slap in the face to everybody. And I understand.
Let's go.
We're trying to, you know, strengthen our foreign relations and carry it on. But goddamn it, no, they should not.
In Chicago, it's $3,000 that they giving them. A lot of people was sleeping in District 4 or 5 in front of the police station. They gave them tents and all that, and they gave them up to $3,000 on a FEMA card, baby.
Right. So we're gonna look
because it got cold up there.
Right.
You know, Chicago, of course.
Right.
And they shut a school down where kids was going to school. They let them stay home and open that school up for the migrants can sleep in there. So our black South Side boo, the black kids is not getting their education that they supposed to get, because you let these stupid motherfuckers sleep in the motherfucking school and committing crimes and all that. It's, remember when they said COVID, when COVID hit, it's the pandemic.
Right, right.
It's the pandemic.
All right.
That's it, crazy, man. Yeah, look it up. I'm not saying nothing that's not true. Look it up.
I know about it. I just want to get all of the info on it. So we're going to dedicate some time to that. So right now, let me thank everybody for coming on and doing this thing here on this Friday night. We had new faith. This is your first time up on. So that's why
I'm gonna carry them up next time. It's just that I got my little scarf on the shit.
Yeah, you weren't ready to carry them up. That's all. But that's cool. We good with that.
Yeah, she went him. You and him, love. You and him.
Your first time.
And plus, I'm going through some, Mish. Mish, I think I'm gonna call you in the morning, cause I may be seeing you like. I'm gonna call you.
Okay,
I'm gonna call you for real.
All right, baby. So
Red, I know you don't like me with your yellow fat ass, but hey, how you doing?
He ain't on here. He gone.
Dang, that's cold.
I see his picture.
Yeah, he's gone. But oh, you talking about over here? Yeah, that's the back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And whoever you is, baby,
it's nice meeting you, but my name right
there. What's your name?
DJ GK. It's just 4 letters.
Okay. My name is TC. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, love.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I be coming with it, you know.
Yeah, you came with that flame. I just had to get that little point across right there, but I let you do your thing, love, for real.
I'm gonna always do that. You know what? And like I say, I'm going through something right now, but I know right is right, wrong is wrong. You know, and even where I'm at right now, Meech, if I can tell you what's going on over here, Kentucky said, hell no. Take the motherfuckers up out of here.
Well,
because
okay.
you know it's a Confederate state. They brought 3 buses over here, man. They said nope.
Yeah.
And then they was trying to say they gonna try to sue or whatever under the Biden thing or whatever. They ready to fight. That's what I'm talking about. Let's fight.
Hey, but I got a quick question, right? Don't this kind of make some kind of sense? Listen to this, right? Trump tried to build a wall. Was he really trying to build these walls for Mexicans and shit like that? Think about it. I think, me personally, that these walls that he was building was going to be invisible walls for these immigrants that was about to come over here, like what's happening right now.
I think he had a plan. I ain't gonna lie. Now, Trump ain't my motherfucking best interest, but when he said, let's build a wall, hey, baby, I had on my damn work boots and pants shit. What we gonna build it at? I was ready because what's gonna happen is y'all knocking me out. Y'all knocking me out. I need a job. So y'all come over here and work for less or whatever. Hell yeah. Build a wall, build a fence, build it all.
Yeah.
God damn shit. I'm like the 3 little piggies with a straw house and let the wolf can't blow it down. I don't give a goddamn.
I'm muting everybody right now because I'm trying to close this show and y'all keep damn talking. So right now, I'm going to say thank you all for coming up in here. We've raised some serious questions that need some serious answers tonight. Let me solo me. And tonight, my sister's TC, she brought the heat. Okay, she said, fuck these goddamn celebrities, honey. Fuck these damn celebrities, honey. We need to talk about some real shit because they got money. But one of the things that we have to do is also we cannot not talk about them because the question becomes, what are you doing with the money? See, those who got the resources and can fund this, that can build this, that can do that, those who can be in the forefront with helping to build our Black economic power, you know what I'm saying? Those are the ones who need to be chairing this. Those are the ones who need to be in the forefront. Those are the ones who need to build and have the soldiers and the generals and the captains and the sergeants and the lieutenants, so that because they have the money to do it. So now it becomes, how do we make the charge? That there is going to be something I'm going to look into because I want to have this conversation, you know, where I got more information and I can share. And then we could get down into it. So having said all that, thank you guys for joining us this evening, honey. It has been a fabulous little talk. Okay, on behalf of Big Red And Aunt Nikki, who's not here with us, honey, this here is going to continue. You may finish all of your crumpets, darling, because the tea has been dished, and you have been dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat. And our special guest, we had Eric Buck up in here. Okay, Buckner, honey, the COO of the Nighthawk Network, honey, our brother organization over there. We had my sister, honey, Miss TC, that came up in here. Okay, with her damn Black Panther power to the people self. We had the DJ GK up in here, honey, getting his hair done online. Okay, and chiming in when he could and making some things happen, honey. Listen, honey, if you love me like you say you do, honey, I want you to tell all of your family and friends to come on in, like, subscribe, and to share. But if you hate me, don't give a damn about me, think I'm too gay, too this, my nose too big, whatever the case may be, you can tell all of your motherfucking enemies to like, subscribe, and to share. Because one thing I want you to understand is that everything that we're doing over here at 3 the Hard Way, the syndicate, honey, we're a syndicate, I love saying that. Everything that we're doing over here, honey, in any way, shape, style, form, and or fashion, will what? Move forward. So on that note, honey, my throat is dry. I got to find out what's going on. My throat gets so dry so quickly now that I don't know what the hell that is. So I may have to go to an ENT and find out if it's allergies or what, because I've been drinking water and it will moisten it, but then it gets back. You hear how it sounds crackly and all that. I need to find out what that is. Okay. So having said that, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. Wait. Okay, there we are. All right, babies. We will see you guys on the next installment, honey, on Dishing Tea with Big Meat. I'll talk with you soon. Mwah.